Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with my top 10 designers for summer. Now, as you guys know, some of these are going to be repeats, but what I'm going to show you is what I'm actually going to be wearing or have been wearing. It is what it is. If I use it during another season, I mean, it is what it is. Some of these I just really like, but get a lot more wear out of me, I would say, in the summer, or maybe I've just transitioned to using them in the summer. I don't know. But I haven't done reviews on all of them. I think there are 3 that need reviews, but this is still gonna be short because I love a short video and I don't care for a long one. I'm gonna save those to the end, maybe give you a little more information on them, maybe not. If you want a full review, let me know. I'm still trying to catch up with my reviews. I'm not getting very close. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start. This one I want to talk about because it's always, like, since I got it, it's been in my top 10 for summer because I really wear it a lot in the summer. And it's from Carolina Herrera, and it's 212 VIP Men. This has like a mojito note in it. And it is sweet, and I think a lot of people would say, oh, when would you wear it? How? It's too sweet for summer. I've worn this to the pool in Mexico and it's done just fine. Now, if you want to reserve it for like going out night times in summer, you could totally do that. I don't know what the humidity situation where you live is like, but I love this. I love it so much. Yeah, it's totally sweet. It's not sickly sweet or anything like that, but it is really, really nice, and it's a compliment getter. And I actually get really good performance. I did a full video on it. This actually surprised me. Shout out to Mike for recommending this to me, because honestly, I never even thought about this at all until it was recommended to me. I can't even stop smelling it. It is really that good. If you want more information, check out my video next. This next one I want to do next because I've also done a video on it. I, didn't really hype this one up a lot, but recently I've worn this version and the EDT version, and they've both done really well for me. You can wear it year-round, but am I reaching for it lately a little bit more? Yes, I am. From the house of Dolce & Gabbana, it's Dolce & Gabbana K EDP. Now, I will say this. I must have dropped this bottle. I just realized there's like, the crown is kind of messed up, but either way, I never really cared about this, and I had a decant of the EDT. I wore the decant a couple of times recently, and holy cow, it is a compliment monster. Not only that, but performance was really good, which is crazy because I feel like the performance of that one gets a lot of hate. So I've been pulling for this one lately because I have a full-size bottle of it. Shout out to Kari for sending me home from New York with a decant of the EDT. It is really nice, and this is also really nice. And they both get so many compliments that lately I've just been wearing it more. And on top of it, it's a blue fragrance. I love a blue fragrance, and it's got really nice spice to it. I can't stop wearing it. It gets pulled a ton for summer months, along with a lot of other blue fragrances, but I didn't want to put more than one. Next. This one we're going to talk about really quickly because I think everyone owns a bottle of this one. Everyone burns through it in the summer and probably year round. It's from the house of Versace, Versace Pour Homme. You may also see this as Versace Signature. I've done a video on this one too. It is really clean, really clean. It's got a little bit of neroli in there. I don't feel like it's overdone at all. It performs really well. It gets compliments left, right, and center. And I mean, it's a staple. I feel like everyone needs to have a bottle of this in their collection just because it's so clean and you can pretty much wear it anywhere. But in summer, it kills. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the ones that I'm obviously going to keep bringing the atomizer back to my nose because it smells that good and I want to keep smelling it. And it's really funny because I feel like my collection is pretty big right now, but these are ones that, like, I wish that I could have a smaller collection so I could wear them more because they smell that good. And I would totally take time off of testing fragrances to wear these more and more. This is so good. If you guys don't have this, you need to have this because it is honestly one of the most gorgeous fragrances. Yeah, niche is good. Yeah, indie is good. But if you're gonna talk designer, This crushes, and honestly, it gets me a lot more compliments than a lot of my niche fragrances at a fraction of the cost. Next. So this one also makes pretty much every one of my summer lists. I think this probably has to make everyone's summer list if you're a person that has a nose. From the house of Guerlain, it's Guerlain Homme EDP. Guys, the mojito note. And it performs on me. I feel like I should say that because some people say, oh, I didn't get good performance. And I totally believe you when you say that. But I do on a lot of these. I get good performance off of most things unless they're really bad performers. I love this. It reminds me of vacation. That minty mojito note is really nice and it's different. Mojito notes, when I see it in a fragrance, I gravitate towards that and it never leads me in the wrong direction. Also, I really like drinking mojitos. If you're ever looking for a drink that's going to hydrate you, and it's a drink, if you do a mojito no sugar, which is like my signature drink, because you're not using sugar, basically it's just soda water, mint, and a little booze. And it keeps you really hydrated in the sun. And if you like mint, you got the mint. And when you're drinking mojitos, what else are you gonna wear? This stuff slaps. Next. All right, let's do something a little bit different. This one it's definitely different. Let's just get right into it. From the house of Paco Rabanne, it's 1 Million Parfum. This kind of gives you beachy suntan vibes. It's got that kind of tuberose note. It's a little bubblegummy. This is probably the most unisex selection out of the 1 Million line. Maybe leaning slightly feminine, but with like kind of a cologne-y backbone, so it never goes too far in either direction. It is really nice. It is like a beach fragrance to the max for me. I love wearing it when I'm actually at the beach because that's the vibe I get. It has like a little bit of a suntanny vibe, and I think that is what the perfumer was going for, because I guess he had an accident where he was at the beach. His suntan lotion kind of got into it, right? With a bottle of his fragrance. Bam, he created this. So definitely something to check out for the summer. I think most summer appropriate from this line, although Elixir, if you're thinking summer nights, might be a good contender. Next. All right, so let's do this next one and then we'll go into, I think, the 3 that I haven't reviewed yet. From the house of Bentley, it's gonna be Bentley for Men Silver Lake. Yes, I do have a tester bottle and I'm cool with it. I didn't know that I was gonna like this because when I bought this, I wasn't really into aquatics yet. I'm heavy into aquatics now, just FYI. But when I bought this, I really wasn't. I was getting like egg off them. I don't know if my skin changed or if my nose changed. One of those things changed. I don't get that anymore and I really love aquatics now. It is really insane. I think one of the first times I smelled Aqua di Gio Profumo, I hated it. But I have a decant of it now and it's really nice. But I would never reach for it over this. This Silver Lake, it gets me compliments and just smells incredible, especially on a hot day. Again, slaps so hard. I absolutely love it. It does have a little bit of sweetness. It's supposed to be a clone of Aqua di Gio Essenza. I've never smelled that, so I'm not gonna speak on it. If you want more information, watch my review next. So this next one I smelled at the duty-free shop at an airport. I didn't buy it there because I got it super cheap online. Out of everything I smelled, this was the one that was a must-have for me, which is really crazy when you see it because it's, you know, it is what it is. From Ralph Lauren, you have Polo Ralph Lauren Ultra Blue. It's just another really fun aquatic, super fresh. Get a little sweetness from it, get a little citrus from it. Just super fresh. I really like fragrances that kind of give me that like beachy vibe. So sometimes you get that suntanny beachy vibe, but sometimes you get that like oceanic vibe, and I get that from here. Not too much because you got the ambergris in here. I love ambergris if you haven't noticed at all, but it is really nice and such a dumb reach for summer, especially on a really hot day with a nice white t-shirt, obviously. This kills. And again, another compliment beast. Even if it wasn't though, this is one that I really enjoy that much that I would just pull for it. Because it really smells really good. That was 2 reallys, guys. Do you understand how much I like this? So basic, but I love it so much. If you haven't tried this, try it. I know everyone likes the Parfum. I like it, but I don't like it as much as this. I get it. That one's different. It's got the mango note. Great. This is more up my alley personally. You can comment down below what you think. I know you're going to anyways. Next. All right, so this next one was gifted to me by the fabulous Yumi. Shout out to OMG on Instagram for always being my ride or die. From the house of Bvlgari, it's Bvlgari Aqua Porom. This was on my radar. I had never smelled it, but I knew that it was starting to disappear and I wanted to pick up a bottle. It's still available, but it is starting to disappear. I wanted to get a bottle before it disappeared because I wanted to know what it smelled like. And if you're thinking you want something that's kind of an aquatic, nice, salty, but clean with some citruses, there is a seaweed note and you will smell it, but I love it. Like, this is really, really nice. I feel like out of all the fragrances I have, this has the most authentic oceanic feel, I think is what I want to call it. I am smitten with this one. It is just that good. I didn't know I was going to like it this much, but again, it's like this really clean aquatic vibe that I absolutely adore. It's not as sweet, I would say, as the last aquatic that I talked about, or the last 2, but it's really nice. It's a people pleaser. It's a Sarah pleaser. So I love it a lot. This video has started to run really long. I don't want to talk too much about it, but if you haven't tried this, honestly, blind buy it because I think it's going to disappear. Worst case scenario, you can sell it. Next. So this next one, I was gifted a decant by Jace. Shout out to Jace for this because I didn't know that I was going to like it, but summer. I love summer fragrances. From the house of Giorgio Armani, it's Acqua di Gio Profondo Lights. I already mentioned I had a decant of Profumo, and this made it above that, so that should tell you something. It is really nice, ultra fresh. I get a little sweetness off of my skin. I think it's potentially from the mandarin. Little spiciness from the cardamom. This is really good. This is actually full bottle worthy to me, but my new thing is I finish a decant before I get it, and I still have quite a bit left. Oh, Profondo Lights is really, really nice. To be honest, I like this currently above everything in the Acqua di Gio line. That could change because apparently my nose changes really regularly, but I like it a lot. I actually wore it as my scent of the day today, and it's really gorgeous. Just a really easy reach too for a hot day. It's been really hot lately, so these are ones I'm legitimately going to be reaching for. If you haven't tried that one and you like the Acqua di Gio line, I would highly encourage you to do so. Next. All right, so this one is super random, but I do have a membership with the Purple Luxe subscription on FragranceNet. This is not sponsored. I pay for this, but I get it every month. And one that I got recently that was recommended to me by the fabulous Marcy from Instagram, shout out to Marshmallow, is Aqua Allegorio Mandarin Basilic from the house of Guerlain. Now, the reason she recommended it is because I love Afternoon Swim from Louis Vuitton. She said they have similarities. This one's going to perform a little bit better, and obviously it's cheaper. So it is really nice. It's super fruity. You've got clementine, bitter orange, orange blossom, mandarin orange, tons of orange. You've got some tea, some basil, obviously, sandalwood and amber in the base. It is a really nice fragrance. Just like a really dumb reach for summer days, hot summer days, and it just doesn't disappoint. This is one, of course, I still have a pretty full decant, so I would like to finish it before pulling the trigger on a bottle. Also, I haven't had the easiest time finding a bottle, but once I do, this one's on my radar. I just really love it. It's just, if you like orange, I prefer orange to grapefruit all day, every day. Anywho, this video has gotten way too long, so comment down below what you think about all these fragrances, or maybe not all of them, but the ones that you enjoyed, maybe ones that you thought you'd see on the list but you didn't see, because I bet you there are some. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like this video if you liked it, be subscribed to my channel, hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop a new video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!